Hi, this video is about present perfect. Specifically, it's about indefinite past. This is the main focus in Unit 10. So first let's talk about the word indefinite by comparing it to definite. What do these words mean? Definite means something specific, certain, or clear. And so indefinite is the opposite. You know, the prefix in means not. So indefinite means not specific, not certain, not clear. What does that mean in terms of grammar? We're thinking about actions in the past that are not specific. So first, remember the form. The form is not a big problem. Has and have for the helping verb. The main verb is past participle, third form. So let's look at these first three examples of the form, and maybe we could think about do they fit with this idea of indefinite past? I have memorized all the irregular verbs. What does that mean? I learned them in the past, and now I remember them and I can use them now. It doesn't really matter exactly when you memorized all of them. The important thing is that you keep them in your brain, right? She has gotten her green card. Again, it's not very important when she got it. It's important that she still has it now, right? She got it in the past at some point, and now she has it. They have decided to move to Portugal. They made the decision in the past. We don't really care too much when they decided, but now they have a plan. Okay, so here are a few more details that come from Unit 10. With present perfect, we talk about actions that happened in the past, maybe once or maybe repeatedly. Here's an example. She has had several car accidents. The insurance company is raising her rates. So several car accidents, probably 3 or 4 or more, right? Has had. Remember, we don't give the specific time. Next one. To talk about the number of times that an action happened in the past. My friend has taken English 060 2 times. He hopes to pass this time. Okay, so he's in the class for the third time. He took it 2 times in the past, but we can use present perfect to talk about that past action. The last one, to give lists of past experiences. Alejandra has visited the Art Museum, the History Museum, and the Botanical Garden. 1, 2, and 3. Those are past experiences. Okay, so the main question in Unit 10 is when do we use present perfect and when do we use simple past? I think there are 2 big rules, and the rules have to do with these 2 issues here. Number 1, is there a specific past time in your sentence or not? And number 2, does it happen during a finished time period or an unfinished time period? I'll show you a little bit more what I mean. Okay, here's some examples of specific past time words. We studied words like this when we did simple past, right? 2 weeks ago, last night, yesterday, in August, in 2012, on Sunday at 9:30. These are finished. Then here's the question about time periods. Are they finished or unfinished? Finished time periods are things like yesterday, this morning, if it's not morning now. So right now I'm talking in the afternoon. So this morning is a finished time period. Last week, last month, last year, in the 1990s, in the 20th century. So you can see it could be a very recent thing like yesterday, or it could be hundreds of years ago. It doesn't matter. The thing that matters is it's finished. Compare those to the other column, unfinished time periods. Today's not finished. This morning, if it's morning now. Okay, in my case, I would say this afternoon is an unfinished time period. This week, this month, this year, in my lifetime. So here are those two big rules, side by side. Use simple past if the sentence includes a specific past time word or the action happened during a finished time period. Use present perfect if the sentence does not include a specific past time word and the action happened during an unfinished time period. Okay, these two rules should help you get every answer correct for Unit 10. Here's some example sentences side by side. Simple past on the left, present perfect on the right. My friend found a new job 3 months ago. Simple past, 3 months ago. My friend has found a new job. There's no time word. What does it mean? Probably recently. But we don't care. The thing we care about is, great, now she has a job. Next, I learned some English when I lived in my country. I have learned a lot more English in the United States. Simple past, when I lived in my country. That's a finished part of your life. In the United States, that's not a time word, but if we know that you live here now, we know that that verb goes up to now, right? He didn't take any classes last year. He has taken 3 classes this year. This one should be super clear. Last year, simple past. This year, present perfect. You should try to make your own examples in your notebook like this, side by side. Okay, and then here are some time words that you should use to practice. Write a sentence with each one. Write something about your life or something that you know very well. And follow those 2 rules. Okay, if you're not sure, we'll go ahead and we'll talk about part of the answer right now, okay? So if you want, you can pause and write down your answer. But the next thing I'll do, I'll tell you which verb tense you should use, okay? Number 1, last week, simple past. Number 2, when I was a child, simple past. Number 3, this year, present perfect. Number 4, yesterday morning, simple past. Number 5, 20 years ago, simple past. Number 6, in the past 2 years. In the past 2 years, present perfect. That means go back 2 years and go up to now. Okay? Over is similar. Over the past 9 weeks. That's present perfect. That means go back in the past 9 weeks and continue up to now. So our class started about 9 weeks ago or 10 weeks ago, okay? So you could write a sentence about what you've learned in the class for number 7. Okay, so this is indefinite past with present perfect. Try your own examples. Goodbye.